February has arrived, and with it comes a bunch of fun events in 2K22. This weekend, the Concha Del Mar hosts Deck Party. If you want double XP, Deck 15 is the place to be.
The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. Look at Memphis. Right now they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record. And, of course, the Lakers, they find themselves in the 7th spot.
And for the Grizzlies, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. Perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, playing in Los Angeles challenges. Lakers great Magic Johnson says Hollywood's right there. And you can't go too close to all of that because it will take away from winning. So you have to be disciplined to play in LA. And remember,
it sure is. And the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bane in at the two-guard spot. And for the Lakers, the two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Avery Bradley. And it's Ariza in at the small forward. And this must be a time of year, Clark, when teams are still working on their chemistry, everybody getting comfortable with their role.
Well, you know, hopefully that's been established by now, Kevin. Even this early, you'd like that to be kind of anchored in. There's not a lot of time for the feeling out process in the NBA. You know, once the game starts for real, they come pretty fast and furious.
LeBron with the bucket.
You know, James came into the league in 2003, and despite that fact, he still plays the game with the desire and zest of a rookie. Still scrapping for offensive boards on occasion.
Now here's Brooks. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Brooks against James. And that one falls coming off of Davis' speed. James has got his second bucket of the game to go. And here are the Grizzlies. 4-point game. Bane passes to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Adams finds Morant with the floater, and Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Adams' shot is good.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Westbrook with the bucket.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Morant. Here's Brooks. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say John Morant.
James, again, Los Angeles. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dallas, South Carolina. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he comes up with the deuce.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And even though he played an AAU team with Zion Williams, your scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, Steph Curry and Damian Lillard has another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulder.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard comes in for James. And Carmelo Anthony is subbed in for Trevor Ariza. Kyle Anderson is checked in for the Grizzlies. Now here's Morant. This last outing he had 18 points. Anderson outside. Jackson against Davis. From 12 feet out. Jackson misses.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Howard misses. The Grizzlies trail by 5. It's Morant with the drop.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
The 3 from Anthony. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And they double up Morant. Down low, Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the rim.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Howard's shot is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, they made a few shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Howard. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Avery Bradley. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group. Tillman, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Clark comes in for Brooks. Anthony Miller, he's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Westbrook drives in. Oh, and that's jammed by Westbrook.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here's Melton. He's covered by Westbrook. The kick out to Anderson. And that one is off. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Takes it inside. And that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got 5.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo. Overpowering the D and still finishes.
Here's Clark. Another shot. And Anthony sends it back. Nunn passes to Davis. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
They get it again. Here's Tillman. Misses the layup. Lakers leading by 8. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Jordan. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Westbrook. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Lakers lead by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back at the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. leadership definitely in LeBron James's job description. He says it's not always giving pats on the back.
Sometimes it just builds character. It builds even more trust. You're able to get on someone able to get on you, and then, you know, the whistle blows, get out, let's execute what you got.
GA, that ability to hold your teammates accountable is important, isn't it?
Not only that, it's a hallmark of winning teams. Those open and honest lines of communication.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. They've got LeBron James. Russell Westbrook out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Anthony. And Memphis also making a switch. Adams checked in. Now here's Anderson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That one goes. Count it.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the misses.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint. It's hard to score on him. Guys,
he is elite in every way. As are you. Thank you.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Pass to Westbrook. Three-pointer. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Grizzlies trail by 8.
One of the big surprises of the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. And it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Dwight Howard's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Bradley subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Memphis also making some changes. Dylan Brooks comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Bain in for DeAnthony Melton. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But Greg, you locked up without that edge. How did you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Clark. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. 13 feet away. LeBron, no luck.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Memphis moving it around. It's stolen by Bradley. Nice shot by James. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And finished off by Morant.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Now here's James. He's got 11.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whips on it.
And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And it's out of bounds. This is last touch by Adams. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From deep, James, it falls through, making it 6-11 in the game.
There aren't many guys that can match LeBron when he's in a really good scoring rhythm. Asserting himself on offense is a problem for the defense and good for his team.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blows.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
James looking around. And it's Ariza in the corner. Nunn passes to Bradley. 5 to shoot. Jackson against James. That one, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter.
To bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Comes in for Trevor Reese. Here's Anthony, trying to get open as Davis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness of Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Now here's Davis. Bradley passes to Howard. Left side, Davis passes to Bradley. None up top. Guarded by Morant. And here's Anthony for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And Anthony's got 8 points.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
And so it's Davis bring the ball up to Los Angeles. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the Los bucket right there.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
Timeout call for Grizzlies.
And this is the second season of Anthony Davis' 5-year, $90 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Brooks. On the basket by Jones.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's got him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Bain, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Russell Westbrook. The Grizzlies shoot their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. DeAndre Jordan's check in for Los Angeles. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Kyle Anderson in for John Morant.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Outside, Jones, and it's Clark slamming it down.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Well, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Drills the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Brandon Clark. And that one falls for Clark.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
The Anthony Melton, who's checked in for Bain. That one falls.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with the Lakers, Frank Vogel. Coach, with your size advantage when you're trying to get the ball to Anthony Davis inside.
Not anymore as usual. We just give him the basketball down low and ask him to read. There's a couple opportunities where they came in double and he found open guys. If he gets single coverage, go score the ball.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Take your time, bitch.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points and 1 assist. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Morant, and it's Wade in the shooting guard.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Yeah, they certainly have been. You'd like to knock down that first one, but if you don't, then the second shot is the next best thing.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Took him no time at all on that one. James has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant passes to Jackson. Now here's Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot out.
Memphis shoot their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Both free throws good from Morant. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. LeBron dishes to Bradley. Back to James. Stolen by Jackson. To Brooks. To the middle. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nastier. They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this. He's provided almost all of their offense.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Howard's checked in.
Boy, that burst of speed. James may be the fastest guy in the league. And because of his size and speed, he's a force when he turns the Jets on.
It's his first trip to the line. That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant surveying the D. And there's the pass to Jackson. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Count that bucket. LeBron's got 27 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. And Jones subbed in for Brooks. Here's Jones. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got his third basket of the night.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
What a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's Morant. 14 points for him. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And he makes that one. Morant's got 16.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And the Lakers call time here.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Some changes for the Lakers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Avery Bradley. Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. D'Anthony Melton comes in for John Morant.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out great and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Shot from free throw range. LeBron can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 14. On the wing, Melton. Rebound the Lakers. James in the post. He's covered by Clark. 2 points. That one goes.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Anderson against LeBron. Anderson outside. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Anthony. Lakers lead by 16. The drive by LeBron.
That's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in the post.
Elbow shot is on the way. Offensive rebound. Anthony, the pass to Jordan. There's the triple. James, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Anderson outside. On the wing, Melton. Guarded by Jordan. 13 feet away. And that one hits back iron. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. Count it. Good. 37 points for LeBron.
Great ball movement there.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Here's James. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Clark.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backcourt.
Let's it go from 14. No good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team. And that's Frank Vogel asking his guys to dictate the pace and ramp it up a little bit.
Yeah, he wants them to push the action, but just be smart about how they do it. Aggressive, yes. Careless, no.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Oh my God. I don't like that.
Here's Clark. Stolen by Westbrook. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for the Lakers right now, Anthony Davis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Avery Grant. And it's Trevor Ariza.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Clark. Bain comes in for Melvin. And it's John Morant in for Jones. Morant against Westbrook. And Davis sends it in. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Yeah, get that out here, boy.
Dwight Howard's checked in for Carmelo Anthony.
Dwight Howard.
Pass to Morant. Elbow shot. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And with the short area quickness and vertical, Morant can get a good look from mid-range anytime he wants.
Howard trying to free himself. Count it. 10 points for Anthony Davis.
Nicely put. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at it.
And the shot goes in.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off to him there inside.
And the rejection by Jackson. And Davis puts it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Inside. And Davis sends it back. Passes it to Howard. To the paint. Back to Westbrook. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Brooks has got the ball. And there's the whistle called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball. Play within the offense and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And finished up by Morant.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally, the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
There's the drive, and then Morant grabs it in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Brooks. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Davis. That one good for 2. Davis has got 6 in the court.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
The foul called on Russell Westbrook. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Adams. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Westbrook passes to Davis. Back to Westbrook. The 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And this is the game plan for him. And he's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Pass to LeBron. And shot on the way. And he overshot that one, missing. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 9 points. And he uses the glass on the way. Morant's got 16 points here in the second half.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on this side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's characteristic.
Here's Adams.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams was so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
And a deep three from James, and a game Los Angeles with a triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
It's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
No, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're up by 9. 1:12 left to play in the final quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Stolen by Jackson. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Brooks. And he stays with it. Feeds to Adams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. James outside. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. 7-point differential.
And this is why Brooks is out there. Amazing watching him come up in the clutch for his squad.
So they foul intentionally. Jackson against James. Driving to the basket. Good on the shot. LeBron's got 44.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 7. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, what do you think?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
I agree with you. Time is not on their side, but that's really their only hope, so I'm sure that's what they'll try to do.
Jones checking for Memphis. And they go to the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaking.
Hey, making history is part of Russell Westbrook's DNA. Remember when he averaged a triple-double for 3 seasons in a row?
Brooks against Davis. Jackson trying to break free. Adams' shot is off, and now they decide to foul intentionally. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 6. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Is what you're taking.
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Got it! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man. Getting him the assist and his team some needed points. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball just those 5 seconds away.
No, he got a foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away. Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Brooks with no one around. Misses the 3. And so the Lakers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Brown, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
I don't like this one.
You can stay home. You can allow him to play more versus guard versus big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. A picture-perfect afternoon in Southern California. From the beaches to downtown Los Angeles, this is Staples Center, our setting today. Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Berry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here in October, we have a little indication of what may be coming in the East. If you look at the Cavaliers, it's still very early, but they have a mountain to climb in their conference.
Right now for Cleveland, this is beginning to look like a lost season for them. It's too bad. Their fans had such high hopes coming into this year.
The body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
And let's go straight over to the sideline for a report before they tip off. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. Well, we've got some hot starts and some ugly starts early in the season. Grant, how long should teams wait before worrying about the record?
Well, it's simple, B.A. If you have a bad record, you should always be worried. But most GMs don't think about making changes until about the halfway mark.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Darius Garland is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Osman in at the three, a small forward. And for the Lakers, we've got Anthony Davis, Avery Bradley out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Trevor Ariza, and it's James in at the four. Garland finds LeVert, back to Garland. And it's blocked by Davis. And here's the fast break. Ariza can't get it to go. Now the Cavaliers with it. The steal. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Allen. He's got a clear path. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
The three, James hits the trifecta.
Over time, LeBron James just becomes more and more capable of more things. That time the jumper goes.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Here's Bradley. He shoots again. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. Westbrook against Garland. And it's blocked by Davis.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Now here's LeVert. Back to Garland. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, good to see Garland score the ball without dominating.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Mobley. Osman, no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Russell Westbrook on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Cleveland calls timeout. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, their defense wasn't exactly solid in that game. So if they could make up for mistakes by causing some turnovers, it might have helped. They didn't even get those.
The Cavaliers have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Garland against Westbrook. Puts up a 3. Garland, no good. The Lakers in the lead. And there's James from the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Well, you know, Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Offensive board. Here's Davis. And he buries his first look.
That's a big-time battle from AD on the glass. You see the athleticism to go back up with it.
Here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. Rejected by James. Here's Ariza. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Over to the left wing. Here's Garland. And the shot's good. Garland's got 7 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Love is checked in for Allen. Markkanen comes in for Osman. Okoro is checked in for LeVert. And Sexton subbed in for Garland. The Cavs trailing. And he dunks it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Okoro, pounded by Westbrook. Love inside. He's against Howard. Love, that's good.
Using some of that size and strength inside to gain advantage was Kevin Love that time.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Anthony slams it in.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized forward who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's Okoro, pounded by Westbrook. With some arc. Shot clock at 5. Here's Okoro. Softly drops in the floater. Okoro's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
And the Lakers making a change here. Jordan's checked in.
Now Westbrook displays with an incredible competitive fire, and that energy right now, he's not taking any possessions off.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And that one falls for Westbrook. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Cleveland has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. To the left wing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Sexton passes to Love. And that one drops for him. Love's got his 2nd basket on the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Westbrook outside. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, AM doesn't stand for morning with Westbrook. It stands for attack mode.
And he can't hit the second. Jordan, the pass to Howard. Westbrook outside from the arc. And they get it back. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Lakers on top, up by 5. Stay with us now. And here in the early going, LeBron James seems pleased with how his team is settling in.
You know, we had some, just early getting back into the flow of things, which every team in the NBA goes through that. But, what coaches asked us to do, we've done it. We've done it at a high level, and the gentleman is coming in great shape. Guys look good. They're performing well.
Well, Grant, high expectations for sure.
Well, any team with LeBron James on it, you're going to have some high expectations for sure.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
We've got Dwight Howard, Russell Westbrook out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Anthony in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Nunn against Sexton. Pass to Mobley. Inside. Here's Markkanen. The Lakers with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it with being physical.
Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Garland's checked in for the Cavaliers. Down low. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Okoro. Markkanen's got his first points in this one.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. The Lakers in second.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow.
That size and athleticism makes it look easy. AD up on the rim.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Garland, the pass to LeVert, back to Garland. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Garland's got 9.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
That's good. Even though Davis gets spotty just a little bit, still knocks down the shot right in the defense's face.
Garland, pass to Allen. LeVert outside. Into the lane.
Oh, a two-handed power slam. Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why have you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that? Kind of like playing in a rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Nunn finds Davis. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
Some changes now for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Jordan, and Ariza subbed in for Nunn.
Well, Garland taking the bump that time, and pretty good focus on that play.
When he first came into the NBA, Graham, Darius Garland was a little bit of a mystery. He only played 5 games in college because of an injury, but it didn't stop the Cavs from taking him with the 5th pick overall in 2019.
And that's how obvious his talent was. It was clear his offensive skill set would translate to the NBA. And when you've got a guy who can shoot over the defense, get into the lane and
what
finish,
is this?
you can't pass him up, no matter how many
Competition of the
games
dunk.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 4 rebounds now.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Count it.
LeBron sometimes will show him off. The handle's right there, pretty sick, slicing up the defense that time.
Pass to Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
LeBron James again. James has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, it looks like he's got just one of those good feels tonight. That means trouble for the opponent.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Mobley, he's checked in for Love. We've got 1:48 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Mobley. It's LeVert on the wing. To the middle. And Mobley with the basket on the assist from LeVert.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
He buries it from three.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Garland, a good look. And another basket for Cleveland.
Now, Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Picked it. 1 minute left to play in the first half. Pass to Allen. Now LeVert, pounded by Westbrook. Here's Mobley. LeBron with the rebound. Los Angeles has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Over to the wing. To the inside. Blocked! LeVert outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's James. Kept alive. Here's Westbrook. And the layup is good off the glass. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
LeVert outside. 11 seconds left in the second. Clock at 6. And so it's Los Angeles. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, what's going to be critical in the second half to get this win?
Just be us. Okay, we got to go on the free-point line, keep off the free throw line, make the contested two. We got to move the basketball offensively.
Your expectations are always high defensively. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 block. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence and lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them off their spots, make them put the ball on the floor.
And Kenny, how do you think the Cavaliers?
Was anyone boxing out? I mean, if they didn't box you out like this, you'd have 50 just on offensive rebound.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Darius Garland is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Osman in at the small forward position. Here's Osman. Hits a three-pointer. Osman's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
The three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And that one's good. James.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
LeVert outside. And they'll get another chance. Allen, the pass to LeVert. Here's Osman. Goes back up. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's LeVert. And Davis with the block. Oh, that looked like a goaltend. Yep, they're saying it was on the way down. Count it.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Nuns checked in for Russell Westbrook. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Fast break, Cleveland. Pulls up for three. Osman with the bucket. Osman's got 11. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And there's James from the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Osman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mobley. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
You know, a pretty easy solution to stopping this run would be to get back on defense. It's pretty simple.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Love is checked in for the Cavaliers. Jacks up a 3, and Anthony hits from deep. Give him 8.
Melo has had a 40% year shooting from beyond the three-point mark, and so you gotta respect that ability.
Love for 3. Howard grabs the miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
For the Cavaliers, Markkanen comes in for Osman, and Sexton subbed in for LeVert. Here's Cleveland. They're on a 14-6 run. Garland with the ball. Jordan picks him up. Basket counts.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Three-pointer, Anthony. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Sexton passes to Markkanen. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Markkanen's got his second bucket on the night.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Anthony. Three-pointer. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Well, there's no doubt that he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Back to Markkanen. Garland with the ball. Here's Sexton. Nunn defends. Garland. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him. Colin Sexton coming into the league and giving starters minutes right away, so really learning on the fly.
Fast break, Cleveland. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Oh, got that one up quick. Anthony's got 12 points in just the second half. And Sexton able to play through mistakes early in his career. Brent, his shooting stood out right away.
Yeah, he's such a tremendous scorer, BA, and keeps a lot of pressure on the defense. The next step for him, and we've seen signs of this, is him just becoming a better playmaker.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Goes up on the baseline. The rebound by Markkanen. And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Okoro is checked in for the Cavaliers.
Isaac Okoro.
Cleveland has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Sexton goes in. He can't hit that time. Howard with some nice D. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Anthony. Tries again. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
And how about that beautiful display for us of DeAndre Jordan and that wingspan getting to that ball.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in. Markkanen against Davis. Markkanen pass to Sexton. And they recover it. To the paint. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Nails it from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got his third bucket of the night.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
For three, Westbrook. And another three for the Lakers.
The guy is just cut from another cloth. No one is as competitive as Russell Westbrook. You know he's going to answer that.
And he makes it first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Love drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. A moment here for an injury report. Oh, I mean, just spin out, man! Wow.
And make it happen.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
This is exactly why he's out there, in order to block shots in tight games like this. Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Okoro. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Out of bounds to be Cleveland ball. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. 13 feet out. They get it back. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
A good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
The three, Westbrook. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Well, Russell does historic things, and maybe tonight's another one.
Right wing. Here's Osman. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Love against James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. A lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throw.
For the Cavaliers, Mobley, he's checked in for Love, and Garland is subbed in for Sexton. Inside. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. stolen by Allen. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. A touch under 2.5 minutes had passed now here in the fourth. Here's Osman. They shoot again.
Like the way LeBron uses his body sometimes on the defensive end. He's not afraid to get a little bit physical, especially after all that bumping he takes on the offensive end.
From the corner. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. James has got 35 in the game. Cleveland has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Mobley sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. Have to use that timeout and give him some medical attention.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Frank Vogel had some advice for his team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. For Cleveland, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
James outside. From downtown, sinks the tray. James has got 40 points.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot, defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
The three, James. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And he gets that one. LeVert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
The three, James. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's LeVert. That one falls.
Yes, sir.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Pass to Bradley. Double team on James. Now here's Westbrook. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
This is where your off-season work comes into play. Westbrook stepping into his catch-and-shoot game. Thousands of reps get you that kind of result.
Here's Mobley. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
They grab their own miss. Allen, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've made the
maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Back to James. From outside the arc. Not going to go that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's Garland. Ariza pulls down the board. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. James has got 49 in the game.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
The three, James, and good! There's another!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. To the wing, right side. Cleveland gets it back.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. It's James on the wing. Over LeVert. Basket is good.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door in hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Berry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll
Mom, I heard you, Mom. Oh, somebody had to go.
eat. I can't eat that regular food.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't eat it. I couldn't eat all of that. What name you bought me? I ate the burritos and a